chaisson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to fix
What's
this.
up?
Let's play this guy. Where is he, man? I don't even know. Oh, well.
All right. So again, like I was saying, you know, it is what it is, man. Like I said, you know, that's the thing. I see the bicycles, I see the e-bikes, I see the scooters. I mean, it all works perfectly, man. It all works perfectly for what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like God led me exactly where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, my energy is I'm super humble.
So
like
where
said,
is he or
anytime
what?
I
He
feel
doesn't
my
say
own
where he
energy,
is.
I'm in my energy, I'm in my element.
Somewhere in Texas.
I'm always
or...
progressing. I'm always winning. Like I said, I'm a boss. You know what I mean? Like, I love myself. I love the man that I've become. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, we just gonna keep on winning. That's all we do over here. All I do is win without trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna keep on winning. We're gonna stack the W's. Just like I said, we're gonna stack the points and stack the cash because God is gonna give me an opportunity. Just like God is gonna give me all the money. There's not a doubt in my mind. How do you think I navigated my way up here? How do you
He
think I
navigated his
walked
way
20
up
miles?
there.
You know, come on, man. Walk like 10, 20 miles. Man.
Didn't that
There's
Christian
nothing.
caravan
You
take him
understand?
up there?
See, I'm moving on faith. You understand? See, that's the thing. We're here to discuss what matters. We're here to discuss what's relevant. Like I said, everything about me is positive. I'm good. You know what I mean? So what you mean? Everything about me, everything around me is positive energy. Positivity.
Positivity.
You understand? I move in love. I live in a vibration of love. I'm an influential, like, character.
The rain on his tent.
History. What are you talking about? You understand? Like I said, this is a professional platform and a 5-star business.
His YouTube channel is a 5-star
Like I
business.
said, what's up? You understand? Like I said, I'm here to discuss what I want to talk about.
5-star business. He's
You
very
understand?
clear
I'm here to
$100.
gain more and advance. And that's all
And
I
I
do
think
every
that's
second
all
and
the
every
money
day.
he gets.
So I'm going to say it again.
An event.
Right? Now that I got folks
Do not
gathered
pass
around
go.
so they can hear me.
Do not collect
Everybody
$200.
because everybody listening, trust me. First of all, you see the divine confirmation on the community wall, right? You see what's going on. So you see everybody's listening, right?
Everybody's listening.
You know
All
what I
the
mean?
bots, all the
Like,
fake people that
no,
don't
like,
understand
all
what they're
these
posting,
thousands of videos are out
all the paid ops.
You understand?
They're real. The
So it's something
NPCs,
that's divine
they're very
confirmation.
real, man.
You know what I mean?
I'll
Yeah,
interact
divine
with them.
confirmation means it's always proven.
All the
Chronologically. It also proves that I'm a prophet and it proves I'm in complete alignment.
No,
I'm in
it
alignment with
proves
my
you're in
creator, I'm aligned with love in the universe, and I'm goody, and I'm unknowingly walking into
a trap. He's unknowingly walking into a trap.
God already told me that, right? So like I said, on here, I'm just gonna maintain being a professional, right? And I'm gonna maintain winning and doing what I do. You understand? And you know, it's easy money from that premise. You understand what I'm saying? So like I said, me, all I do is win. You understand? So like I said, I'm the one who engineers all this content. I talk about the facts of what I want to talk about. Gravy, man. It's Gucci and it's gravy. So now that I got everybody's attention, public service announcement,
It's
I'm
great.
up over $101 for that next check already.
$100 already for the whole
So
month.
everything I'm doing is working perfectly according to plan. Like I said, I have to do good. I'm doing great. I'm eating good. I'm getting stronger every day, doing push-ups, sets of 150.
Sets of 150 where?
All I'm doing
He never
is
posted
increasing
that. That's
in
not
every
true.
category.
All he
And
did, he head
and I want to
bobbed.
make sure that I'm always an inspiration to folks, but I want to make sure that I'm an inspiration in every category always, and I'm always having people, you know, become more. You know, you got to always keep growing.
Keep growing. A growth spurt. Because he's only 5'5".
You know, and like I said about these e-bikes, like I just saw the same one with the e-bike and the bicycle. That stuff don't mean nothing. That just means that
He's hating on people driving around him with an e-bike.
You know, and
Fuck
I'm
you
already
and your
making
e-bike.
connections, talking to folks where I'm going to be able to buy bicycles and whatever I need out here. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm a hustler. I'm going to get to the bread. It's only been like what? It's only been like a couple of days. You see, that's my whole point, is that, like, things have to be fair. So, like I said, let's fall back. Let's make everything on an even playing field now. right? And like I said, we can't be on an even playing field because folks would never catch up to me. It would take folks 8,000 lifetimes and 8 million years to even try to catch up to one of my assets, and that's facts. That's
Assets,
number one. So again, what are we
never
talking
catch
about?
up. He has
Number
2 tents
two,
and a
everything
bicycle.
over here is 100% real. You understand? So, like I said, what's up? You understand? See?
What's up? What's up, dog? What's up?
You know, you gotta
What's up?
just learn to be the bigger man. Sometimes you gotta just learn that everything doesn't deserve a response. Real talk.
You
Sometimes
gotta turn the
just
other
learn
cheek.
to let go
Open
and
your
move
cheeks
forward.
and make a
Move
little
forward every
leeway,
time I have
Tyree.
time for it. It's no problem for me to move forward. You understand? It's no problem for me to keep succeeding. This is not new. Come on, man. Why do you think I went off grid? You think I did all this and walked 3 miles for no
OTG.
reason? No. I'm doing this because I
He's
have
off
to
grid.
get somewhere where I can start fresh.
Start
Where
fresh.
nobody knows where I'm at.
In
That's how
his
things
little
are.
bat tent.
See, folks, I'm talking about that side of the spectrum. Why do you think that I was around that group at all? Why do you think I utilized the resources around me that were around me in the valley
I
to
know.
get over here?
I
and
saw him
make
in the
this
cabbage
thing go?
field. He was eating
Because I had
all,
a plan.
taking all the.
And I told you ahead of
the
time.
stock,
what I was
you
gonna do.
know.
I told you I'm going off grid completely. Nobody's gonna know where I'm at, right? And then I'm gonna build this entire empire. And see, now I have nothing but time to do it. See, that's the point. I only want to have conversations with the people I want to talk to.
This guy that
You
we just
understand?
killed
I want to talk to
again.
people I haven't met, don't know, and have never talked to on here. I want to talk to the public. You understand? I want to talk to people who want to help me build. I want to talk to the people who super chat and actually want to donate and support me. You know, how much money folks have? That's irrelevant to me. What folks' career is? It's irrelevant to me.
Nah, bro. Craig Grove needs to cash app him.
I care about building. Like I said, it's absolutely beautiful over here. I'm taking my time. I'm in no rush. So let me rephrase this again, because everyone heard me loud and clear. I am in no rush to go to New York City. I can go to New York City anytime I want. This is my plan, and I'm who stated that I'm
And
going
New
to
York City is in
when I
no
get to
rush
New
to
York,
receive you.
okay? And it's all facts, and it's already proven. Folks don't understand. I was all through New York City and out. I don't know what you're talking about.
See,
You know what I mean? I've been running New York.
No, we ran him out the valley. That's all.
Actually, you know, that's the thing. I was listening to folks talk about New York who ain't from New York and never been to New York. That, like, what? You know, you got a lot of folks that make up a lot of stories. Like I said, it kind of seems like everything I do, folks want to copy. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
See, I have proof for everything I'm saying. None of it is claim. It's all proven fact. But other folks, do they have proof for anything they say? No. So what do you mean? How are we the same? We're not the same. We're not the same. We
We're
never
not
been
the same. We're not the same.
You understand? It's just
It's not
that.
even arm wrestling.
You know what I mean? There's nothing even slightly similar. Like I said, I'm on a whole different level. I've already built an empire, right? I'm building the kingdom of God, literally. I'm the chosen one and the Messiah.
He's the Messiah.
100% real.
Well, we
So,
better
like I said, I'm out here
sacrifice
to
him.
build. You know what I mean? I'm out here to build and do what I need to do and keep on, you know, just winning and being progressive. Continue to build, continue to do what I do, right? And I have no limits, none, on anything. And I have no limit to the amount of resources I can have. So, like I said, I'm in no rush. I can go to New York City anytime I want, right now. You know what I mean? I can try to build, I can keep on doing this. I'm gonna build this next check, first of all, like you see me doing.
He's building his check, Jared. He's at $100 already.
I'm already up over $101, bro.
101 bucks.
That's amazing.
You know how many soups that'll buy? 100
You know what I mean?
soup.
Thank you, I appreciate that. See, there you go.
101
Positive
soup.
comment from somebody that actually comes to this show, and I believe they're from the Valley, correct? Right? Oh, Susie, cute. You know what I mean? So, like I said, we have fun on here, and I want the people in the chat room to be the people who have fun with me here, and we joke around and we have a good time. Like, that's the thing. I come here to relax and, like, de-stress and have a good time at vent. You know what I mean? I don't owe anybody anything in the world, much less on this platform, and I do what I want to do.
I do what I want.
What I'm going to do right now is have a seat just for a minute, and we're going to talk. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I'm in no rush to go to New York City, man. What you got to understand is really what I'm more inclined to do, and I'm going to see if this is possible. But What I'm more inclined to do, buddy, okay, just so you know, is to figure out, how do I put this? To figure out how to make it go to these other cities and states that surround New York, all around it, and build a base somewhat and operate in every single one of them cities and states, right?
Yeah.
Including Ohio.
Preferably a bat
Ohio is
cave
like the main
underground
beacon that I'm using,
with a butler
right?
named
So,
Alfred.
you know, I'm utilizing Ohio.
And he's a
let's be
little
real,
curious.
Right? And like I said, Ohio is where a lot of the corruption, as well as New York, right? As well as all these states. That's why all these states have let this stuff go on. Okay? Everything that you're seeing in this chat room here and online,
He needs to fight
we've
crime,
seen
you
it for
know.
years, right?
Yeah,
it's all
what
a part
exactly
of my
has he
story
done?
and a part of it.
Every
I
time
wouldn't say it's a part of my story,
a
but
son
it's a
jumps
part
on his
of
mother,
some of what
he
I
will
went
be
through.
there, man,
Right?
to stop it from
So what do you
happening.
mean? We can see what it is every day.
He gives
But you gotta
Batman a
understand
bad
that I don't
name.
have to go to New York City right away. I go to New York City anytime I want. See, this is the thing. I'm making it perfectly clear what I'm doing.
Gives
I'm not going to
Batman
New
a
York City for
horrible
one mission or one assignment. I'm not going to New York City so I can just, be there for a day or a week and try to survive out there with nothing and nowhere to go. And,
Panhandling.
just not.
I mean, I'll cash out
That's not what
him.
I'm
Go
trying
ahead
to
and
do.
send him $1.
Now, if I
Let me
have
give
to
you
do
$1.
that, cool.
Let me
No
send
problem.
him
But the point is, I'm wherever I'm at, I'm there.
You could use
I ain't
a
got money
quarter,
to try
you
to go
got
back
a
to
nickel
Texas.
in
That was
it.
never the plan. The plan was
You
to
got a nickel
literally
on
do
your
this.
sentence.
I wonder if he's learned how to wash his clothes
And
with
to get
soap
out there
yet.
up north so that I could be in the environment and then build out of nothing. See, when God told me to move, I moved. I moved off of faith. Like, I didn't have money to do. What are you talking about? I created the funds for everything I've done this entire time.
Faith
Why
without
would I,
works
if I
is
hustled up
dead.
money this entire time in the valley, right, and
Faith
I
without
produced the
works
funds
is
for,
dead, man.
to continue to run my business and everything and into the Batman project to invest, I produced thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. I technically invested millions into the Batman project. Are these folks ever gonna recognize that and talk about that? I'll wait.
Man, you gotta make a beat for him.
Yeah, you gotta make a little remix.
You gotta make a beat for him.
Like I said,
It's
man.
Freestyle
Like,
Monday.
yeah.
I'm the most handsome, best
Thousands
looking dude
upon
in that
thousands
project.
upon
Let's get out of
thousands.
this. Number two.
They're hit- It's hidden in
And
the
number
safe
three,
in
I
his
got literally
tent.
like tons of women pursuing me, and that's an actual fact. That's not some internet stuff, that's real talk. You understand? Like, come on, bro. So, I mean, what are you saying? These women is literally talking about, like yelling out, Batman, you know what I mean? And remember, right? And I'm sure they're listening right now, right? And they're like,
He
I
thinks so.
saw it, you know what I mean? Like,
Batman!
what I'm doing.
He says the women are hollering at him.
Well, that's
Batman!
what I'm pursuing.
That's pursuing.
Please come take me, Batman, in your tent.
Like I said, man, I'm the most handsome, best looking dude of all time. Let's get that understood. Number two, right?
Oh shit.
And number three, I got literally like tons of women pursuing me, and that's an actual fact.
He has
That's
tons
not
of
some
women
internet stuff,
pursuing
that's
him?
real talk. You
Bro,
understand?
but he's never seen any of them.
What are you saying?
He's just
These women is
It's
literally
just-
talking about, like
It's just the
yelling
trolls
out,
telling him
"Batman,"
that.
you know what I mean? And remember, right? And I'm sure they're listening right
It's
now.
Rainbow
right?
Blast
I
texting
saw
him
it, you know what I mean?
under
Like,
the
they see
pretense
what
of
I'm
being a
doing,
woman.
right? Okay, well, that's a form of pursuing. When you're that highly interested in what I'm doing and you're
Jay
making it
Dreamer
blatantly
is
obvious,
texting
and
him.
even the folks in the
Jay
group,
Dreamer's only
that,
texts
that's
him
jelly
when he's
fish,
wearing a
the
wig.
folks in the group even noticed, they was like, man, they was hollering out, Batman and this and that and calling his name and all this stuff. Like, well, yeah, that's nothing new. See, I'm what these folks want to be. That's what I'm saying. These folks got to make up stories and talk about New York and they never stepped
Sometimes
foot
the
in New
men
York.
take estrogen.
You know what I mean? You talk about New York, I'm the king
That's
of New
probably
York.
what his
I'm the
problem
king anywhere I
is.
go, just like I was the king
He
of
keeps
Hawaii, just like I'm the
supplementing
king
in
of San Antonio,
estrogen.
just like I'm the king of Texas, just like I'm the king of Austin. You know what I mean? So, like I said, these are things that are already proven. What are you talking about? See, like I said, you got to understand everything I'm talking is factually proven already. I got results. I was all through Albany and New York City, man. What do you mean? These folks don't know me. How can they speak on me if they never met me and don't know anything about me? I spend hours every day establishing the facts and reality and truth. It has to be acknowledged.
Thousands and thousands and thousands. Facts and reality, bro.
These folks
Let me get a
don't know
long
anything
time,
about me. So folks who don't know me and never met me can't
We're
speak
gonna
on me, right? It's common sense, right? Exactly. Yeah. That's why I get up here and I build so quick. Like I said, in one day I built stability. I'm talking in a millisecond. I built in a millisecond what takes people lifetimes and years. I do this everywhere I go. God said, you're going to be able to build anywhere you go. He wasn't lying, because God don't lie. See the point? See, this is what I do. What I do is I get in my element and I get in my zone, and then I prove everything I say. And I usually prove it ahead of time. I prove it before I talk.
You're in
I'm
the
not a
G
talker.
spot.
Okay? So again, I own billions in equity, mansion and estate, over 2,000 in jewelry, 530 on
2,000 in jewelry,
royalty,
millions
I pay over
in
100 bucks for every month. I
I
paid
got
over
2 or 3
8,500
tents.
taxes. I paid millions in bills. I paid millions for all sorts
I
of
got
other
3
bills.
bikes in the
Like,
pawn shop.
What? What are you talking about? Everybody came to me with their hands up. Everybody came to me when they needed money. I paid for everything. I bought everything. Every asset I had, I paid for. with
Every
my money.
asset I had, I lost it in blackjack.
This is clear as day. There's no confusion, right? And we want to come on here on my platform that I run and control, and we want to talk about different things. There's just a way that I have to talk about it. You understand? So I'm going to say it again. New York is mine.
New York is his,
At
Jared.
my leisure.
Damn.
To the roof,
I
Batman.
didn't know that.
I'm not in no rush.
You
Like,
know,
no. How do you know, like, I'm really, really wanting to utilize Ohio. I'm just going to keep
Ohio.
it with you. I'm wanting to utilize Ohio because I know what's going
Ohio.
on there in Akron. I know what's going on
Akron.
in these different cities in
Akron,
Ohio.
Ohio.
See, these folks don't get it. I could be anywhere, anytime, any place. Folks will have no idea my movements anymore. That was the point of this.
He might even
folks
go to
can,
cinema
talk
low.
and talk and talk and type and type, but they don't know anything about me and they don't know where I am. Now remember the depiction, the new depiction, what does he say? He says, but they don't know where I am. Remember?
Who says that?
They think I'm hiding in the shadows, but I am the shadows. Right?
You know, maybe it would have been better to press the audience laughter button instead of
I'm the
applause.
emperor in the spiritual realm. I control everything. The ghosts, ancestors, they all ride with me, all on my side riding with me. So what did you talk
The
about?
last time he said that, a fly flew in his mouth. You remember that? That was funny on live.
Human beings can't even comprehend.
Yeah, I almost had to go to
You
the
see what I'm saying?
hospital.
This is the place to talk about real, actual, factual business. You understand? This is the place to talk about facts. So since I see what it is, oh, that's easy. We don't gotta discuss anything or talk about anything. I know how to, how to do this. I've been doing this long enough. You understand what I'm saying? So, like I said, we gonna keep on winning. You feel me? We gonna keep on winning. You know what I mean? Easy.
When you look up the word winning in the dictionary, it's a picture of Batman looking out of his tent.
Folks gotta acknowledge my words and what I'm saying. See, this is the thing, is I understand what the devil wants and what the devil wants.
He needs to go brush his
but I
tooth.
don't pay attention and could care less, because the devil ain't got no power over me, because I'm the son of God. See the point? See, the devil wants me to rush right now. I'll tell you exactly what y'all thinking right now. The devil wants me to rush right now. They want me to hop into New York, because the devil really, really think that he's smart, but he don't know nothing about what's going on. You see my point? The devil don't have a clue who he's talking to. You understand? You don't know the meaning, brother. So I'm going to say it again. You know, that's the thing with the devil, all these agents of Satan and all that.
World
they have no power. They're powerless. They just got to watch me make my moves. You understand? Like, are you serious, bro? I have all the power. I go to New York City anytime I want, and I'm goody. Everybody knows that.
Goody.
I go anywhere I want, and I'm goody. This is not
He's
even worth
goody.
discussing, because this is understood. What understood don't need to be explained.
He's
What are you
dusty.
talking about?
He's a dusty, stinky boy.
So what? I
He ain't
love this
goody.
one, bro. I'm 100% real. See, that's the
He's
thing.
dusty.
You notice how they always trying to take the truth and misconstrue it and change it to something it's not? Bro, I've been all over New York. This is not new. Folks know this. Just like I come from LA, from the actual places and blocks that none of them folks that in Cali right now come from. I come from the original intent. I grew up in all that stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He's basically saying that he made
See, I'm a real person.
He
with a
found
real
it.
identity.
He
So,
found
see,
it. He's
the
an
devil wants
OG
me to
for
rush,
the
'cause
Crips.
these folks wish that
The
I was
Crips
rushing,
wasn't
and I
nothing
was
until he
using
created the
City to
Crips
go to
in
New
LA.
York. Because they're
Yeah.
thinking, I'm gonna be in some weakened position and I don't have resources. Brother, I don't need any resources. If I had no resources, I'm still strong as hell. I don't need anything. I'm goody.
He's goody. He's dusty.
No matter what, no
He's
matter how hard I
dusty.
am,
He's
no matter
stinky
what are
boy.
you talking about? I'm gonna be straight no matter what. That's first off.
Dusty bottom.
You understand? I thought that was a given. See, that's the thing. These are concepts that are already understood. You see what I'm saying? No, we talk about what's reality, brother. See, me, I'm goody. I never worry. I'm gonna always be great. Trust me. Believe that. You understand? So that's nothing I need to prove because I've proved it forever, my entire life. I'm goody. I never worry about nothing. New York City, there's nothing, like, what are you talking about? Like I said, Texas is a way tougher place. New York City, I mean, if you want to really get real, bro, it's a soft environment. Seriously, like all of New York is. There's nothing tough about New York. So what do you mean? New York is a place where people doing the same thing. Trying to survive, trying to get by, and going to their 9 to 5 in a crumbling
Texas
economy.
eats
Where
Ohio
living
and
costs are too high and the
defecates
living
New
wage
York.
is not really there and not meeting the criteria. Just because you've given $20 an hour at fast food jobs don't mean nothing, because them folks are still having to throw that away on their rent for their $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, boxes, because that's what it is. It's literally a cube. They gotta pay to literally live in a cube. That's what they do. They pay to rent, to be in a cube. And then can you imagine thinking that
Well, he's
somebody
mad.
that
Now
lives
he's
in
hating
a
on people that live in
the street to the street
in a tiny
and
home.
utilize the resources that they have.
What?
Not to
In a
mention that
homeless
they'll probably give
shelter.
me everything free. Real talk. They
He's
liable
tagging
to
along
provide
with Christian
me
Caravan.
everything. They liable
And
to
he
give me
talks smack
housing,
on the colored
they liable to-
pastor.
That's what God told me. I'm getting permanent housing. They liable to
He's
give me
racist.
housing. They liable to give me everything.
Yes, he
On top of
is,
everything
yeah.
I already got at home.
Him and Craig.
Okay? See, I'm not ever trying to get in the groove where I'm paying rent in New York. See, that's what I'm saying, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not going to discuss anything at this point that doesn't exist or isn't in my itinerary.
Thousands
of
and
where
thousands
I'm going.
and thousands.
That is the answer to your own.
And
My goal
How
was
much
never
is
to have an
$1,000
apartment in New York. Are you serious?
Yeah.
What? That's the biggest mistake you can
$1,000
make. Anybody
pennies.
right now with an apartment in New York, you're doing something wrong. Straight up. I don't know what you're talking about. That's craziness. See, this is the thing. These folks want to give advice and say the formulas, but the formulas don't work. What? Bro, I just want to participate and be in New York. That's it. I'm
Revelation
not
of
worried
the
about
method.
it. So why are you? Why are folks more worried about my moves and my business than I am? That's crazy, right?
online.
Especially when they have no power to affect anything and have nothing to do with my finances, my moves, anything about me.
He should watch
That's
what he
kinda
says.
odd, right? That's
He needs to
vanity
watch
every
his
day.
mouth.
Makes absolutely no
Yeah.
sense. Come on, man. These folks have tried every trick in the book. They've tried their hardest for years, man. I continue to capitalize and win. And everything they do,
Because I know Karen,
Can't be serious. But,
I know Karen will,
yeah, no, I'm talking about reality.
Karen
I'm
will try
tell
to-
myself and
she'll
what
call
I'm
out his
because I'm
mom.
actually afraid for
Karen's been training in
You don't see me
boxing.
typing in chat rooms on the internet
Miss
almost
Needham.
ever. And when I do, I'm saying the
Doesn't
truth,
stand
standing
a
on
chance.
business. See, we ain't the same. So what do you mean? See, the world isn't backwards, brother. It's not opposite days. So again, I have something to be proud of. The question is, what do you have to be proud of if we really have a real talk convo? That's why folks can't have that.
Run the clip. Show him how I slammed him.
I run New York. I could do rapping in New York. I could do singing. I could do
Oh
music.
my
I
God.
could produce. I
You
could
know
do
what?
whatever. See what
Let's
these
make a
folks
beat
want
right
is
now,
they try
Jared.
to
Let's
use this
freestyle on this
online
clown.
escapades,
Yeah.
which never existed in this game. It was never a part of nothing over here. And I have nothing to do with none of that. I don't have nothing to do with none of these factors, nothing. I talk about the facts all across the board. Okay, I address millions of people every day and millions of statements. Folks think they special.